Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Eddie's Garage. I'm Eddie. Today I'm gonna put on my, mock up my Calver Sliders. Never used one before, and we'll see how this fits in. It looks pretty self-explanatory. I'm just mocking it up. I'm not making it permanent yet until I put the frame back on the body. But what I want, the reason why I'm doing that, I'm going to show you in a minute, is because I didn't like how, you can see back here, how the shackles is really close to the frame, and I didn't care for that. So we got these Calver Calver Sliders, and my whole setup for the rear suspension is all Calvert. The leaf springs, the Calver traction bars, and the rear shocks, the 9-way, the best I got. The anti-roll bar is not welded in yet. It's just placed there for mock-up because I'm gonna lower it further down on the frame so I have more travel, and I'm gonna have to cut the end links in half and shorten that and reinstall it. But I'm just mocking everything up because I'm not making everything permanent yet until I get the get it back on the frame. But it'll be tacked in for now. I have to bring my welder from my shop, my flux core, just to tack it into place, and then when I get it back inside the shop, then I'll fully weld everything. Sorry about the noise. My neighbor is having his yard done, but let's go. I'll show you what I was talking about, how close the leaf springs are. So hold on, let me switch you around. Well, it's really sunny out here, but look how close the shackles are. And I would have to squeeze it, put shims and squeeze it together. And yeah, I'm not liking that at all. So yeah, we're gonna eliminate this, and we're gonna put the shackle and the Calver leaf spring sliders on. And from what I can see, I might be able to have it, I might make plates, and so I can make it, so I can fine tune the sliders. I've seen a guy do it on YouTube, and I'll get the guy's name and his channel and show you guys what I'm talking about later. But just for now, this is what I'm gonna do. So I'll put you guys on time lapse and we'll get to it.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my show. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
Guys, I got it on. I gotta trim the frame more so I can, there's more adjusting, because it's supposed to be 3/4 of a way up, so it should be about right here, the bolt. So I'm gonna trim back there and add right height with weight on the car. So I'm gonna wait to burn this in, but I'm probably, like I said earlier, I saw a guy who sandwiched a welded a plate onto the frame and with holes in it, and a plate to the slider, and he drilled it down so you could adjust it for fine tune your suspension. So I'm going to make that plate, and so I can adjust the suspension. You know, why not give it a shot instead of just making it permanent? But you know, that's just one more thing we can do. But one thing they didn't tell you, which I just found out, because there's no instructions with this, is that this piece has a slider. Well, I put the bushings on and everything all together. So when I went to slide this on, it don't fit. So I had to wiggle this all the way out, and then put all the these shims in and hold this up, and then go from outside and put it in. But once I got that, it went on simple. Excuse me. No mind my language, Hawaiian. Well, from the islands anyway. But another thing, it's pretty much straightforward, because there is an arrow here that tells you which direction it goes, and it goes downhill towards the rear end. So you can't mess it up. As long as you got it straight, you should be fine. But I got to get back to the other side. Just wanted to show you guys that, and show you that it's not done yet, so don't judge it. Not yet anyway. This is my first time. No instructions, but I followed, I looked on, oh, sorry about the jet. I followed some guys on the YouTube channel that installed it, but they don't show you everything. They show you the kit and then when it's done, but they don't show you the close-up stuff. So just to let you know that, like I said, once you put these two on top of the leaf spring, you got to wedge this in between here, excuse me, and then go through here with this spacer, and then you'll be all right. Other than that, if you don't, you're gonna end up pulling that stuff off like I did. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. I installed both sides of the slider kit, and it came out easy. After I was overthinking it when I was putting it, when I started installing it, and after I did the second side, it was a lot easier. It took me like 10 minutes to put it on. I was like, oh my God. I blame COVID brain. But anyway, I got it on, and I'm gonna turn the camera around. It's not welded in yet, because I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make two plates, like I said earlier, and I'll show you exactly what I'm gonna do, so you can fine tune the suspension of the sliders. So let me switch you guys around. Okay, so I've switched. Here we go. So I'm gonna show you guys how these sliders work. A couple of my friends hit me up saying that, you know, would it work with the pocket kit? And yes, it will work. If you look right here, there's a lot of room, so you have plenty of room for the slider kit. So all you're doing is taking away the leaf spring, the shackles, and it pretty much sits the same place where the shackle hooks up. So you're just eliminating right here this top portion, so now you got plenty of room. So right now the frame, the frame has no weight on it, so the bolt area right here is it's supposed to be more back, because when at rest with weight on it, it's your leaf springs extend, you know, and then when you accelerate, it lifts, so it becomes shorter right here. So when you leave the line, the car wants to separate, so this right here is going to move forward. The leaf spring is going to drop, and it's going to move forward. So it's going to extend. So that's why there's no binding or anything. So it's just going to should be smooth. But here I'll show you how it works. So when you go down, you can see it moves. So that's how the slider kits works. So let me turn you guys back around. Okay, so I'm going to show you with this piece right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld not this piece but a wider piece, all welded to the frame, and let's believe it's all the way to the other side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill holes just like this, and the bottom piece is going to be welded to the slider, and then you can adjust the slider. This part is going to be stationary and the slider can move. So it depends on what weight, how much weight you have in the back, you can adjust it. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. Not thinking, that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, for now, this is how it's going to stay. And I think it's for, watching YouTube and trying to figure it out myself. I think it's coming out okay. This slider kit did exactly what I want. It's now, I'm not worried about the frame. And, live and learn. I'm just keep on doing what I'm doing. And you guys are along for the ride. Whether it works or not, it's on me, no one else. I can't blame nobody. But I think it's coming out. But anyway, aloha everybody. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, comment, and if you're new, you just came onto the channel and just to curious, please subscribe. It doesn't cost nothing. And if for one thing, I have a health problem, and sorry about all the heavy breathing, but I'm not on my oxygen right now. I'm better, and I can breathe better as long as I don't do a lot of heavy lifting or up and down kind of thing. But other than that, if I stay stationary, I can breathe better. And I really apologize for all the heavy breathing. Trust me, I wish I could. I didn't, but God is good. I'm still here on this planet. But anyway, we'll see you on the next one. And that will probably be me making the shock mounts for, because I'm putting the shocks in the rear. Only because it's easier to adjust, because if I put it where the original Tri-5 one was, the cow tracks will be in the way. So this way, it's not going to be in the way. I can adjust. Sorry about the jets. It's easier to adjust from the rear. I can adjust the anti-sway bar and the shocks. So that's all for now, and we'll get back to it as soon as I can. All right, guys. Aloha.